Hello my friends and welcome to episode 35 of The Wanderer. Today, as promised, we're taking on the game, literally the game after the last episode. Similar fashion last episode, go and check it out. The last time we played a cup game after the league game and played a team that was around us in the league, we done absolutely smashing. Last episode we done the exact same, so do not miss it. And today we take on St Mirren. It's a much harder game than Forfar, but it's a quarter final of the cup. So I made a couple of changes. I brought in Monty, I brought in Robson, and I'll give young Duncan Ramsey a debut. Dunbar was back fit, so McGeever drops down, but I've brought in Duncan Ramsey, give him his debut. He's a young lad with a lot of potential. I wouldn't normally do it in a cup quarter final, but wasn't expecting to win anyway. And in honesty, why not? It's a brilliant ball in, and White, an £3. Darren White puts us 1-0 up in the Irn-Bru Cup to progress into the semi-final if we can hold. Not that I'm counting my chickens with 18 minutes left when they've got Joe Doru and Tony Watt up top. That strike force has torn us apart once already this season. Well, and I'm with the free kick. Hopefully he'll go direct for goal. He does. It's just wide on the low effort. It's decent effort. I quite like that low free kick. I'd like to see more of it. I'd like to see the ball jumping as well. You know, criticising the game in the last game as well, and I really don't mean to criticise the game too much. I do really enjoy this game. I'm just trying to give positive feedback. Livy absolutely giving Queen of the South a doing, so maybe the top teams in this division not really caring too much about this competition. Although that looks like a fairly strong St Mirren side we're playing against, so maybe that's me just hoping that in the second half they're just going to take it just as easy. Because ideally I want to just chill out, give the fans a performance, keep the dressing room atmosphere where it is. Robson brings it forward to Monty and to Antianazi, but it's away to end the highlight. McGee with the corner, frustrating that Dodo's been given so much space in Holgrove. That's a great save, might have been the crossbar actually. Hopefully it was a save, because that was an absolutely cracking save to watch. Why have we got nobody in this sort of front area? And again, Jones away, Antianazi flicks on. Nobody in that area though. Sorry, it's Ross Ferguson we've got on again up top. Trying to just get him match fitness. I did debate bringing in Jordan Cratchley for the game, but Ross Ferguson get match fitness. If he's playing well, it seemed the more logical option. Going to start making some changes. We're going to bring on Danny Redmond for Monty. Just a bit of fresh legs up in that left wing role. Monty not playing particularly great right now. We're going to make another sub. We're going to bring on Omar for Annan even. Why do I keep saying Annan? I've got no idea. And we've got one more sub left. It's maybe going to be, not sure, Kirkpatrick brings it forward from the free kick. O'Neill, that's a cheeky effort from Chris O'Neill, former player of mine if I remember correctly. That was the boy we had at Forfar. We're going to bring on Jamie Adams for Jones. Don't like Jamie Adams too much in that role, but it needs must. At the end of the day, just got to rest players, and that means Duncan Ramsey will get to the end of the game on his debut, and Joe Doru is going to burn Ramsey for pace here. Oh. Well, it's a debut to talk about for the young man. He's going to be shown a red card on that debut. So what we need to do, it's a good job we brought Jamie Adams on, because he can actually come back here and play here. We'll bring on White back here, Antianazi here as an advanced playmaker, and we'll bring the wingers back, and we'll keep Ferguson up top on his own. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put him here. What we're going to do is we're going to play defensive, a waste time, narrow, prevent short distribution, pass into space, pump the ball into the box, route one football. Let's have a look at Lennox. Slow the pace down, that is fine. Take long kicks over the top of the opposition defence. Do that. I think I'm actually even going to tell you to run wide, if I can remember how to do that. Is it going to let me do that? Nope. got to be a way of saying run wide, isn't there? Move into channels, get further forward, roam from position, hold up ball. Maybe somewhere. Doesn't matter. We'll just play from there. Hopefully we can hold out these last 10 minutes in a very defensive compact formation as we try and hold out for 10 minutes with 10 men and a midfielder at centre back. It's played over to Omar. Antianazi plays it forward for Redmond, just wasting time nicely. Robson, Antianazi, White. Oh, that's not wasting time by any stretch of the imagination from White. He tried to play an attacking pass and suddenly Joe Dodu is in. We tried to get clever. We were wasting time really well, you know, just passing the ball. And then White decides, let's go for the killer ball, and plays it off the man. It's literally 2 yards in front of him. Joe Dodu bursts, and suddenly now we've got to play extra time in this exact formation. It's not really affected White's rating for whatever reason. Meant to do a team talk there and completely forgot, as I was so frustrated. What we're going to do is play like this, and we're going to take all those changes off. So we're going to go back to standard, mixed, balanced please, and take that off as well. Keep the keeper wasting time, as Robson with the free kick plays it across to Omar. Actually clever thinking there from Robson. Omar comes down, launches into the middle. Keeper gets there before Ross Ferguson. Manfredini, what a name that is. Rolls right off the tongue. Whip forward. Williams into McGuinness. Back to Hallsgrove. Wilson. Williams. Dodu. No way that is onside yet. Linesman's flag in. Well done, linesman. As Dodu was offside. Unselfish play from his teammate. But offside was the correct decision in my opinion. It's going to do wonders for Robson's match fitness, going a full 120 minutes. Not really got many penalty takers in our team though, and I've already brought our sort of season penalty taker Jones off during normal time, and we can't make. Wait a minute, is this one of the tournaments where we can make a 4th sub? Because that would be ideal. Nope. It's not. It's the Betfred Cup that we can do that, and then not the Irn-Bru. Really nice to have been able to bring somebody off. Either way, right now we are sitting with 10 men holding on. That one attack that was a mistake by White allowed them to counter. Livy Queen of the South came right back at Livy there. Not enough to get back in to win the game, but it was a good effort from them. From 3-0 down, got back to 3-2. McGuinness. Dodu. I want to progress in this cup so badly, and we were so close to getting to the end. Given the amount of late goals we've nicked points off this season, no, I can't really complain in the league. Anyway, as White picks up, no mistake this time, as he gives it to Omar. He gets it to Antianazi, back to White. Forward for Ferguson. He does have this very direct style, White, sometimes, which I don't always like when you're trying to waste time. Spark to White again. Antianazi flicks it on. Ferguson's never going to get there, but he's chasing it down, you know. Just stopped the chase when it was on the goalkeeper, and I think he could have maybe got something there, but Omar's going to get a lucky break here. He's going to get it to Antianazi. His pass is poor for Ferguson. Played forward. Adams away. And Joe Dodu's a through again. Too late. Joe Dodu goals in normal time. And in extra time are going to take this game away from us. The heartbreak. It's been 2 sloppy passes from us as well. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to do something like this. Where's the false? Actually, we'll go use an offensive forward on support and use a false 9. And we will go instructions, overload as wide as we can get, pump the ball into box, pass into space, go route 1. You can never waste time. Again, over the top of the defence, play, see if we can get a late equaliser. probably unlikely, but it's always worth a try. Ferguson never getting to that one as he backed out of the challenge with two of them. White into the channel. Ferguson, it's off the post, maybe a bit selfish. We've got a corner though. Quickly. Redmond whips it in towards the back post. Crichton can't win it. And Gilchrist headed away. He's probably going to end this game. A little bit gutted to lose in this fashion. 2 late goals from the normal and extra time. Is indeed. 90th and 119th minutes. With 10 men. Our young lad that I left on a yellow. Costing us the victory. We've got St Mirren to play next in the league. It's a hard one to take, that. Cannot fault the boys, you know. There was only a couple of mistakes that's expected by us. We're not at the level of St Mirren. Get £10,000. Ramsey banned for 1 match. As you see, that was his first ever senior appearance. 4.5 star potential, so I really wanted to get him going. 16 years old. I can't really blame the boy too much. I left him on a yellow. What more did I expect? And he's having a look at Scott Glover, who is a St Mirren defender. So showed you the league in that last time out, so I don't really need to do that. So we're going to come back for the Queen of the South game. It's the last game before the January window. It's actually a good few games away if you look at it. It's a bit more than what we maybe usually do. But I think given that we've had, in the last 2 weeks, we've had 2 episodes that are literally one game and then the next game, being the Livingston game and then the Forfar game and then the Dunfermline game and then the St Mirren game. So I think having a few games gap will do us good. So yeah, we'll do Queen of the South and then we'll do St Mirren, depending on Scottish Cup ties, because I think there's usually a Scottish Cup tie in here somewhere. So we will do that. Let's have a look at dynamics. As you see, actually it's gone up again, so it's all good. It's worked out okay. Defeat's not hurt us too much there. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit like, hit subscribe. Makes a huge difference for the channel. I'll hopefully catch you all next time.